For empaths, chosen ones, and genuine souls, it's vital to understand the narcissist's current predicament. They have often gone to extreme lengths to damage the relationship, creating a situation where they feel they cannot simply return. They are aware, on some level, of the pain they've inflicted through deception, infidelity, and other harmful behaviors. This awareness prevents them from easily re-entering your life. Those who do attempt to return are often operating under a delusion, frequently met with rejection. This potential for rejection is something they fear, leading them to avoid direct attempts at reconciliation. Instead, they often resort to manipulative tactics, such as portraying a seemingly perfect life to induce jealousy or draw you back in. They believe this is a strategic approach, and unfortunately, it often catches people off guard. They feel trapped. Approaching you directly and admitting their mistakes would likely result in rejection, something they deeply fear. They are also aware that you are emotionally detaching, and this further fuels their anxiety. Their hope is that, over time, you will come to terms with their actions and be willing to let them back into your life. This is why they may hoover after significant periods, even decades, clinging to the hope that you still desire their return. They lack the skills to repair relationships in a healthy and authentic way. Therefore, they resort to manipulative tactics, such as portraying a perfect life on social media, to maintain a presence in your mind and evoke feelings of inadequacy. This public display of happiness, especially with a new partner, is a form of devaluation and humiliation. While this behavior may cause pain, it ultimately reflects their own insecurities. Their rapid transition to a new relationship and the immediate posting of it on social media reveals their need for constant validation and their inability to be alone. It also reveals that they were likely already lining up the new supply before the relationship with you ended. They didn't anticipate becoming dependent on your supply source. This dependence is their own failing. Their strategy is to make you jealous, hurt, and vulnerable, then attempt to re-engage with indirect hoovers or temperament checks to gauge your continued interest. Many people are deceived by the facade individuals exhibiting narcissistic traits project. However, it's crucial to recognize that this is a carefully constructed illusion. The fact that many experience hoovers after significant periods highlights the persistent nature of these individuals. Even if you haven't received a hoover, it doesn't mean they aren't thinking about you. They may be aware that a hoover would be ineffective, recognizing your strong boundaries or your lack of interest. Alternatively, they may be monitoring your social media and perceiving continued interest, eliminating the need for a direct hoover. A hoover is essentially a temperament check. If they know you're still interested, they gain supply from your continued attention, even from a distance. They will observe your social media and maintain a passive presence. When they realize you've genuinely moved on, they begin to panic. Their new supply sources are often inadequate, and the realization that you are healing and thriving triggers alarm bells. This panic is a significant factor in their subsequent actions. They will resort to covert surveillance, using fake profiles to monitor your activities and gather information. They may engage with you anonymously, attempting to glean insights without revealing their identity. It's plausible that some of your social media contacts are actually them, operating under false pretenses. Their primary objective is to project an image of a perfect, fulfilling life. If they can convince you, their friends, family, and associates that they are thriving, they will feel a sense of satisfaction. Even if their new relationship lacks genuine emotional connection, they will strive to maintain the illusion of happiness. They desperately need external validation to compensate for their internal emptiness. Their rapid display of a new relationship, immediately following a painful discard, is a deliberate attempt to inflict further hurt. However, this excessive display of affection and happiness is often a sign of insecurity and a lack of genuine connection. They are desperately seeking external validation because their new supply source is not providing adequate emotional fulfillment. It's important to understand that their reluctance to directly contact you is a positive sign. They are aware of the damage they've caused and the bridges they've burned. Their discomfort in approaching you is a form of self-preservation, and it's ultimately better for your well-being. While some may desire a hoover, it's preferable that they leave you alone. If they don't reach out, it likely indicates they recognize the futility of their attempts. They are in a difficult position. They know they've caused significant hurt and broken trust. Approaching you as if nothing happened is not an option for them. Instead, they may attempt a seemingly innocuous "Hi, how are you?" message after a prolonged period, hoping to gauge your reaction. This is a manipulative tactic designed to see if you will engage with the past hurts. It is best to not engage at all. They are trapped, lacking in genuine supply and aware of their mistakes, but they lack the ability to genuinely make amends. Their primary strategy is to project an image of a better life, hoping to evoke jealousy and maintain a sense of control. It is important to see through this facade and recognize their underlying insecurities.